Welcome to the Stora vs. Stora Pit Race Escape, the gnarliest urban escape room in the world.
Any guesses of what today is? It's stuck in a pit base.
Sake. I was hoping we were done with these pits.
Stora first in our pit escape series. This time we'll be escaping on our own.
It certainly feels a lot more lonely now.
With 20 minutes total, 3 mystery objects will be dropped in every 5 minutes to help aid the escape. Aim of the game is to escape the pit in the fastest time possible. Don't get stuck.
What is the first item?
Dandy. Shit! Oh, what do we have here? We've got chalk bag. A Stora chalk bag, no less. You can buy them online for 50p.
Still think that doesn't help me.
Right, I'm using this. Maybe if I can... Oh shit, what's that down there? That's a bit sketchy.
That's going to be useful. There's nothing... What is that? That's not a hole.
My original idea was to pop those, but I don't think that's possible. Oh, it's disgusting.
At first I was looking in the pit and I was thinking, I've got a way out. But I thought this was metal, but it's a flimsy wood and I think it'll break.
No. That is not happening. This one looks good. I get the feeling if I can stand that pipe, I'll be able to get out.
I'm actually fucked, I'm not joking, I'm the worst climber on planet Earth. I think this is actually coming clutch to be fair, because seriously you can use it to put your foot on it and maybe reach up, but even that's sketchy. Like, if that slips out.
Oh. Right, second option is to jump up there.
Oh, God.
I don't think that's happening either.
Oh, what?
I feel like I need to get this boat back so I can step onto it easy.
Yeah, we used this last time. This feels familiar.
Open.
Come on! Oh!
It's not properly on. Right, third option.
Yes!
Oh my god! Oh my god! I was so close to going there. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I was so scared of that bar rolling out. That was so intense.
We did have this pipe that Callum climbed out last time.
This was my way out last time, and it's since been cased in a lot more anti-climb paint. Grim. And that's not going to do me any favours, especially not my beautiful white shirt. Also on Stora, by the way. The obvious start is checking if the store is open. Oh, yeah, these might have something to do with that.
Who remembers this? I'm pretty sure this is what Drew used to get out last time. Oh, it might reach. Of course, Sammy.
It's the deeper.
Everyone's thinking about climbing up. No one thought about going down. I'm not going down there. Okay.
I'm actually going to stay put. I'll put my weight on it.
Ooh, that's not cool. It's pretty bare. So you could probably use that, so I think that's not a grand deal after. Nope, I'm not using that. You've got to work, you bastard! You... Come on! Fucking hell, mate. Give us a warning, yeah?
We have a broom.
Stora Army, we've got an hobby. The heavens have given me a broom that looks pretty flimsy, if I'm honest.
I don't know if that's going to really help me that much, but...
I feel like if I could get standing on that pole, I could use this as some kind of leverage, and if I can get into that bigger pocket, or maybe it's just a straight jump to the top.
Could I put it like up against that?
Split. Holy shit, I'm actually close to my foot.
Oh man, this is terrifying.
Oh my god, that's filthy.
Oh, I'm not sure. How do I even get to the top?
Who's trusting that?
I can reach it. Oh! I don't know about that. Do you need that crack? Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, so close. Come on. Oh, it feels possible. You think that it's not where it's not big? What can I test it on? I'm going to test it down below. I'm going to use the first lifeline. Yes, it's magnesium, but I've already used up my shield points. Sorry.com. Sorry, I love you. Thanks. Oh, shit. Oh, hello. Hello. What's that? I can't grab that. That's bollock. Oh, shit. What are you saying, Stora Army? 10 more whips? It's actually hurt my elbow now.
Oh shit. Oh crap. I was through it.
I wonder what percentage of shot I'm looking at, trying to get here. Next hobby. Oh, save me from this. Oh.
You know?
No, that's a throwback.
We have a fucking kid scooter. Why are you laughing so much?
It's always time thinking about how I can use this piece of shit, or so I carry on with what I've already got.
If you guys know me, I'm dangerous with a kid scooter. Oh, sounds so bad. I had to delete that part.
That reminds me of a static power skate, if I remember correctly.
If we tie this to this, simple mathematics, then I think we've got a lassie scoop. I guess we get rolling.
I'll be seeing you again when this YouTube stuff doesn't work out.
Oh man, this is actually tough, man. Well, this is a weird angle grind, isn't it? I'm not maybe not utilising all the things that are on offer here. This right angle is pretty powerful. But I feel like maybe holding this with my bare hand could be really sketchy. But when I wrap my teeth, nah, that's so dumb. Like, this is quite intimidating to chuck here. Sitting on the back of my forehead. I don't think the wire's long enough for that.
Breach? No, unless I cut this rope. Luckily there was a scat. I can deal with knots easily. Double the length of this flipping wire. Come on. There's results in this business, and that, my friends, is called a result.
Here we go. Oh, I'm so shiny. My hand is so shiny. Oh. Easy on paper. You'll climb up on this ledge, but it's not that ideal. I cannot dino that. Not with this slippy face. Right, chalk. Time to waste it. Loads of swag easy. Fuck! It's right there! It's right fucking there! Oh, I'm so close. I need to find a better way to do that climb up.
I don't think this edge is actually like good enough for it to hook onto. I think it needs a proper. That's exactly what I needed.
I'm on my forearm, like this. Did I get up to here? But either way, it doesn't feel like I'm in a good enough position to get this hand up. Thanks.
Rope it now.
Rope when I'm here. Rope when I'm here! And that is like that! You're choking me!
That part's never coming off, is it? I hope none of it comes off, but I knew I should have listened to Toby's knot tying skills. I don't trust the rope and like scooters and stuff. I think it's kind of sketchy. That good? I don't know. I don't know enough about knots. Oh my god.
Maybe I should fuck around with the scooter. Maybe I should at least try this one more time. Shoulder, man. It's not a nice position to be in. It's not that high. Stop being a baby. Like, if I reach up and grab it, I'll be fine.
You know what? Get rid of all that. And I'll just focus on tracking this.
Oh, I've fallen.
Come on! Fuck!
Shit, man. I'm not good. Fuck. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh, cool, dino there. Dino finish. Cool, dino finish there. And that's time. Oh, that sucks. No lifelines used. I was freaking out. When this thing, like, didn't want to use, but was freaking out. So I just went for the stronger bit. Then it started making clicking noises. What time is that?
18:42.
Cool. What fine year?
2-2, give it away.
Oh, too aggressive. Oh no. Oh, we got one. We got one. Oh my god, it's actually holding. I can't see what it's looking like though. What if it's like on the edge and it's like feels good and then it's not?
Holy shit, I think it's time to make.
Look at this though. I saw every moment of my life flash before my eyes. Oh my god. I want to dodge. Oh, I'm not here again. I don't want to trust you like that. Why am I? It's a sad state of affairs, and I'm giving up. Is that time gone? 20 minutes? Already? Does that mean I'm eliminated?
Yeah.
Oh no. All this shit. All this shit, and I can't get out.
Thanks for watching our pit race escape. As you saw, Toby is the winner.
Yes.
And here is the leaderboard.
Right.
Three, aren't they?
Good morning. We are on the roof, I'll give you that, but we are doing something different. We're getting the cedar, which goes underneath the little flare of the hat, done today. At least all the sides that we're relying on the scaffolding for. The other bits we've got to do, we can easily reach with the scaffolding down. So we're getting everything scaffolding base done over the next few days, ready for next week when we take it all down. So, I've stood in some sketchy positions. This is up there with them. Here. Target. Good. The kitchen cabinet's been made worse than this. This was one of them jobs that seemed like it was going to be really difficult and complicated to kind of get up in there, but in the end, a sketchy ladder and a little bit of harness solved the day. So it went up pretty smoothly. Hopefully we can do the same with the corners, although it means rejigging things about. We want to get all that front face done, then we can rejig the scaffolding about, get everything painted twice, and then we can safely take down the scaffolding. And there's probably other bits to do, but where the mason's going to be coming back to do the facade, he's also going to be putting them turquoise diamonds back, so the scaffolding will be going up at some point again in the next 6 months, which gives us a chance to kind of do the little bits we haven't really got time for now. There's little bits of flashing we want to put where the underneath meets kind of the stuff, but that's got to be done after he renders everything. So yeah, successful day. It's nice to see it getting closed back in. The annoying thing is, we're not going away, it's only tomorrow.
I posted on the block that rich and case they'll get money, I begin to the base, but that won't change, nigga, ain't a break, right? They'll be treating the level on fast. Plug and kiss, so you won't get the rest of the
What the fuck? Is this shit real? Like, see the dude from high school.
I know, bro. That's like when you've been doing it too long. People like, used to watch you, haven't watched you. Oh shit, that's the guy. I used to watch it. Who? Bro, I barely hang out, Bradley. What the fuck would you do? So you watched recently then. You're talking about Bradley. What are you doing here?
I'm doing shit.
With who?
Johnson.
What the hell, bro? The cancer people?
No, maybe.
What, you Diddy, bro? What the fuck, bro? Diddy's here, everyone. Diddy's here. This guy knows Diddy. What is it like working at the baby oil place right now with Diddy? It's gotta be a meme in that fucking. It's gotta be. Yeah, business is booming for the bro. No, Diddy's gotta be the worst version. Excuse me. He works at Johnson & Johnson.
He's the big one.
No, the baby oil. Diddy baby oil. He works there.
Working for you.
Well, internship, and it's unpaid.
No, I never said that. I never said that. It's fake.
That's dirty money then. Clean hands, dirty money. You got that Diddy money. This guy just took the glass off. He kind of looked like Diddy, bro. Bro, look this way. Bro, look this way. We gotta give him a lot, bro. Oh, Diddy, bro.
I was on Monkey.
Monkey? What the hell? What's that?
It's like a
Bro, why do you laugh so hard, bro? I thought he had a Burger King hat on, bro, at first. He said it. Look who fucking put his ass out the window at us and moving us, so we're gonna throw something at it. We're gonna throw something at it. We walk into Starbucks. This guy's sitting here in an interview. I said to the lady interviewing, I said, one time my sister was on her way to school and the bus cut off a motorcycle and it flipped. The whole bus caught fire and he went in and saved everybody on the bus. And I said, oh yeah, also thanks again for paying off my mom's mortgage. If he doesn't get the job, I don't know what's gonna do it. So this is your boss.
Maybe soon. What the
Nice to meet you. I'm Danny. So did he get the job or what?
We'll see.
Well, we have this on footage, so you better. And that's a threat. No, I'm kidding. How much you get paid if you get this job?
It'll be like a steady 60 a year.
This is 60K, that's it?
Yeah.
Bro, fuck that job. Get a different job.
What's so weird, I was sitting there interviewing. I don't know how, I just recognized like the side, and I stopped in the interview. You walk into the bathroom, I was like, no, Daddy, look at this. She was like, oh.
She probably too.
like, I just fucked this whole thing up.
Oh, dude, look, the Three Musketeers.
What's the job? I can't.
Yeah.
What is like your dream job? Does it have to be super realistic?
You want to talk about realistic stuff? Think about this. Also, guys, remember you're gonna die, so try to do something you kind of like. You don't want to be stuck in a sheet. If I told someone an angle before, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to LA and get famous and sell Virginia Rock shirts and make $200 million. Dude, they'd be like, are you fucking?
I'm a professional athlete, but
What kind of sports?
probably football.
Football, what the fuck? We're gonna kick, dude? Football days are over, bro. You're not gonna make any money either. We can't push that agenda. You know, making men wear purses and stuff. Imagine being a lobster, all these people come in and look at you. We gotta set this guy free. I've always dreamed of saving the lobsters at Red Lobster. So today I want to take my friends and help rescue Larry the Lobster. Operation Free the Lobster. Holy shit. Look at the wingspan on this thing. Michael Jordan. The reason I'm wearing this glove is because lobsters actually carry a lot of sexually transmitted diseases. Who are you here with? Oh shit, I know that.
Come join me. Oh,
I'll see you guys later. And they never saw Danny again.
keep your hair from showing under the bonnet.
How's it look? Swagger now?
Fancy. Can't get the bonnet.
Yeah, that's all you need in life. Good food and bonnets. That's it.
Anyone got an extra?
No, for real, you got an extra? We let it go in the hotel pool. Instead of free.
No one else happy birthday?
Fuck yeah, let's do that.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah. How long you been, really? Yeah. I mean, Red Lobster, I've been coming here for years. It's one of my favorite. I love the rolls, you know. I can't get enough of the rolls. They put cheese in them?
Yeah.
That's what it is? What type of cheddar cheese? Oh, it's cheddar cheese. Yeah, I was wondering what it was. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, don't look that way. Yeah, I was wondering. What's up? I got a new pet, so we're trying to get a bed for him.
Honestly, most people just come in and look for themselves.
What would be the best bed for like an RKO? How? Scan it. Dude. Look, we have rewards.
You can't put that here.
We're on the rewards program. I have the app. It's on here. Scan it. You got it from Red Lobster. We're gonna set it free into the ocean. For real.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's why we got it. We're gonna save his life. Dab him up. Hey, jump. He jumped. He jumped.
Let y'all walk out with it.
Nah, we stole it. Wait, we don't need a problem, man. Just put it down. Guys, Larry looks different. You want him?
I don't like seafood.
Not like you to turn down me. I just think it's weird that you don't like seafood because I thought you were on the seafood diet. You eat seafood and you eat it.
Yeah.
We drove fucking 40 minutes. We found some water. We're gonna set him free. Larry, we'll miss you. All right, buddy. That's the most anticlimactic thing of all time. I'm gonna do ChatGPT. Hello, I rescued a lobster from Red Lobster and we brought it to the ocean. We set it free into the water and now it's not moving. What should I do? That's an awesome and kind gesture, but here's what might be going on and what you can do. It might be dying or already dead. Lobsters in restaurant tanks are often very weak, sick, or have been there too long without proper nutrition. It might just be stunned. Lobsters can go completely still when stressed and might play dead for a bit. Still, major props for trying to give it a better life. You clearly cared, even if nature didn't cooperate this time. I think he's fine, bro. He's probably just tired.
I just want to see if his legs are moving.
Bro, stop fucking with. Okay, he looks dead, bro.
No, I just want to see if his legs are moving. I don't think he's dead.
He also, it said he could be playing dead. In honor of Larry, I wanted to say a prayer. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. The memory of the righteous is a blessing. R.I.P. Larry. In case he passed away, he might not have. We don't know. Worst case scenario, if it is dead, that's still better than being boiled alive. At least I think so. I'd rather go that way. At least you got to spend time with his friends, smoke some cigs. Hi, I want to fill my hotel bathtub up with beans. How many containers do I need to buy to fill my hotel bathtub? I mean, it says 116 containers. You gotta be boys, help. Here. Oh shit! Ah, motherfucker, dude.
What's my dad owns the place?
Does he?
Yeah.
Sam Walton?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, man.
Like be a lot more weight if that's your dad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, 69 items. What are the chances of that?
Yeah, I think I'll get a couple of beans on my head.
I don't have a guarantee, but we could try it.
Alright, bet.
But don't you think that's a little stupid?
Hell yeah.
You got a better idea? You can make out Kobe.
No.
You like his pink hair?
Yeah, shit. Y'all got so many beans for me.
Don't worry about it, dude. Hey, it's a home right there. You want to race him in a bean race?
Who's got chuck beans?
You guys got chuck beans in winter. Actually? Ain't no way, but you're gonna get smoked. But you guys are gonna be farting so much. Don't beans make you fart?
Yeah, good for your heart.
I don't think those are good for your heart. Great value brand, no shot. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck, bro? Dude, this is disgusting, dude.
Oh, he got that. He got that. Oh, I want to try that. Yo, I thought they were just over-exaggerating on the video.
Yeah, save something later.
I'm on eBay.
Is it wet in there? How come?
You pissed it.
Yeah. We're gonna fill this tub up with beans. Then Caleb's gonna act like he's like passed out. We're gonna call the hotel guy. Like, yeah, we have our first friend. Can you like go check on him? I know it's dumb as fuck. We're just bored. Oh god, bean boy. Oh, bro, you kind of look like a bean. How are you gonna clean this up though?
Yeah, I don't know how to like the way that feels.
We're just trying to make people happy, man. There's a lot of depressed people out there that just need a little laugh, you know. I get a lot of people that message me saying they're suicidal. A lot of people message me, they have a hard time in life, and the videos actually help them. So hey, what are you gonna do, man? Dude, what's in there? Look at that chunk of shit.
Yeah, eat it.
What is
It's actually
that?
good. It's actually good.
Eat it, bro. Oh,
It was on your dick.
Yeah.
Taste like what?
Guys, don't worry about the mess either. We're gonna clean this up, so don't think we're just leaving like a fucking mess. I don't like doing that. Believe it or not, I actually clean up a lot of fucking messes that I make and other people make too. We haven't really heard from our friend. He's staying at your hotel. I was just curious if you could check up on him. He's in room 131.
What's his name?
Caleb.
He's not picking up your call?
I'm already sick about him. You're gonna go in his room and check?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. He's coming soon, I think.
Hopefully we get the 911 call.
Oh no.
I just went to his room. His door is like unlocked and no one's inside the room.
Are you sure? Because we looked at his location and it says he's there.
I just went like 2 minutes ago. The door was unlocked, light was on, and nobody was inside the room.
Did you not see the beans, dude? Yeah, he's kind of a fat guy a little bit. Are you able to go inside the room?
Shit. Bro, excuse me. He's in the bathtub. He's in the bathtub, bro.
Dude, this is bad. He's gonna call the police. Dude, I don't want to scare the guy, though. I feel bad. Everything is good?
No, I need to go back. He's in the bathtub and he's not responding.
Oh, okay. Is there any way, are you in there still or no?
No, I'm going to have to like I'm calling the police.
Oh, there,
so weird.
Sorry, dude, I was taking a nap. Bro, I was taking a nap. I'm sorry. It's just beans. I'll clean it up, sir.
He was so scared. I kind of feel bad. We should get him like some gift cards.
You
You still fell? You got a video?
Really thought I was dead. I'm sorry, dude. I was gonna actually
Can I try to get all of them on number 10?
All of them?
Yeah, the $50 one. There's something good right now.
Yeah, you're gonna pay like $1,500.
All right, fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna get something like that, right? Sometimes when I start feeling lucky, I just get hard out of nowhere. I don't know why. And I'm just like feeling lucky right now.
Okay.
July 27th?
Mine's 28.
No fucking
way, dude.
We gotta get rich.
Yeah, we wanna get rich.
We gotta fucking get rich.
You can't come behind here.
Come behind where?
You can't come behind here.
Dude, come on, I need the tickets, bro. Get back.
I can't come.
No. Not back here, you can't.
You ever been with a white guy before?
Oh, have I is the question.
How many
Or
is the
have I not?
That's what I'm asking.
I haven't.
Really?
I haven't. I'm looking for one though.
Look no further. I'm feeling big right now. Fuck yeah, baby. 150. We gotta win 1350 back. Your money.
I can't cash any of them.
Wait, what do you mean?
I can't cash none of them.
Then why we buy all these?
Why you buy all of them?
Winner, 50 bucks.
I promise you're gonna get your money back though.
You actually think so?
Because I just don't have that type of money in my drawer.
Do you feel like all my luck I had is kind of gone? Bro, look at him just filming.
Wait, what? No, stop. Get that now.
What?
Now. Yes, so they're watching you as we speak.
Winner, 100 bucks. 150.
No, it's not.
I swear.
Really?
Yeah, now saying not a winner, but before I said we won 3 million.
Oh, I know you ain't win no 3 million.
Damn, we lost 700 fucking bucks, bro. We spent 1,500, won 800 back.
Can I have a hug from you all?
We lost how much? 700 bucks?
You did.
You get to keep them all.
Oh, for real?
One person's trash is another person's treasure.
Thank you.
See, at least someone won today, even though we didn't win.
You won. No, you won today. You didn't have to do that. No,
At least I'm healthy
You
now.
literally won today.
Gang.
Y'all rock.
Hell yeah.
I love you all.
No, you rock.
You rock.
No, you rock. Hey, we need to talk to him, bro. He looks lit. What's up, man? How are you? I'm Danny.
Yeah. What's up, people? How you doing?
What's up, bro?
Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from Tampa.
Oh, I'm from Florida.
Oh, you from
Inglewood, yeah.
Yeah,
South
from
Tampa.
Tampa.
Florida in the house, baby.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, from Inglewood.
Inglewood?
Yeah,
Yeah, you right down the road. Y'all got a good vibe. Y'all keep saying y'all go hard, man. All y'all got spirits in y'all. All y'all got different spirits and different ways. So y'all just act the fool and love yourself and don't be ashamed. Ooh! Leave them on the map, baby. 813, baby.
Do you do butt cheeks out, bro?
No, do your butt cheeks out. Come on, no, I can't.
Okay,
No.
You want to throw one of these real quick?
Throw it.
Yeah, no one's around. Watch these. They shoot up really high. It's cool. Why aren't they working?
Yeah, he's like, I swear this never happened.
This is weird. She's like, what's wrong with these guys? These are fake Diet Coke. Bro, these things, right now.
What's up, Bluetooth?
Danny Duncan.
Danny Duncan right here.
They already know, though. They know. Everybody already knows.
Everybody know right here. The nigga right here beside him. You see? Hey.
Danny, what's your name?
JC, man. I see y'all got the camera. I want to be on camera.
Okay, I see you got the seat way back. When someone got the seat way back, be mindful. Florida, how about you?
See, I want to go for
It's the best.
What's y'all boy doing out here?
We're going to Greenville, North Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
You heard of Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Everyone knows Mr. Beast, bro. You can go anywhere in the world, they know him. Make sure when you go to North Carolina, you have to check in with me.
Yeah.
Imagine. Is there any dangerous areas around
I
here?
ain't gonna lie, this is dangerous.
Right here. What's the crime? Like, it's like just a gang crime?
Yeah, like shooting crime.
Yeah.
I'm here to the spot. I'm chilling.
Should we go with you or no? There's nothing to film there?
Y'all go to... Nah, not really.
Everyone out before he said no.
Yeah. He's like, I cannot pull up with these guys. Look at this group. Look at this group.
Posted on the block, every chicken case, they'll be money, I be getting to the base, but the no change, nigga, ain't got break right down P3 and level fast. Plug and cancel, you know I'm gonna get.
God is that, bro. Come on, God is that. You know when it's like that? All right, ready? Come on, bro. Come on, not for real, bro. Got it. Actually, sorry. What's your name?
Owen.
He's never gonna do a handshake again the same way. When they say like, don't meet your idols, that's like that's the exact reason why not. He's like, fuck, dude, this guy sucks. Are you Owen's mom? I just met him. Nice kid. I'm just kidding. Have you heard it when it's like the perfect noise? I'm just kidding. Sorry. He said you guys are really wealthy. You're in a mountain home. Said you're really rich or something. How you doing, man?
It's our son's birthday.
I seen his shirt inside. I was like, bro, there's got to be some craziness going.
Whose birthday is it?
My son's birthday.
What's your name, Wussy boy? Really? What's up, man? How are you? Who's that cute girl up front? Hey, let's go see. This girl's hot as fuck, dude. You're gonna give her a heart attack. I might have to give her mouth to mouth. Do you need me to resuscitate you real quick? How are you, baby?
Oh, it's been 110 years since someone kissed
You're 100 years old? Actually, you're only like a day over 52. I would suck those toes, honestly. Look how nice her feet are. You don't think I would suck her toe?
No balls, do it.
Can I suck on your toe real quick? She said no, sorry. You gotta have consent.
20 years ago, my feet are messed up.
Thank you for your service, man. Dude, why you not gonna tell him thank you for your service?
I did.
You see how crazy you can split that whole thing?
20 years ago, my feet are messed up.
Let's see.
Thank you for your service, man.
I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, where are my manners? We'll edit it up. Yeah, thank you for your service, man.
Thank you for your service. Yeah.
Oh my god, you can't do that! You cannot do that!
He did that so fast he took all his hair off.
Welcome to my Philadelphia basement. We have a problem, a mold problem. Around 6 months ago, we tore down the back of this 157-year-old home, and I couldn't help but save some of the old lumber. The only place to store it is in the basement, and we have a moisture problem. So it's pretty common to get moisture in a basement in the Northeast. But with the renovations we've been doing for the last 10 months, the moisture problem has gotten pretty bad for a couple reasons. Problem number 1 and 2 are right here. My waistline is leaking, so every time it rains, this catches rainwater and it drips. Problem number 2, just last week, the water main supply started leaking. That's a lead line that is also going to need to be replaced, and you can see all the staining around the foundation. All this leaking has made the basement quite wet. Problem number 2 has to do with rainwater management. So we installed a new drain right there that's catching all the roof runoff, but there used to be a drain right here that has since been covered up with dirt, and the new drain's gonna be over there, but for now this drain isn't attached to anything, and it's the low point in the concrete. So all the water from the backyard, all the water from this little roof right here comes into the ground here and just saturates all the soil here, and eventually it gets into my foundation. I've saved a bunch of the old lumber from the original house, and I wanted to reuse it, and I built this rack only like a month ago, but now it is all just starting to grow mold. So I guess it's really not that surprising. Moisture, humidity, plus organic material like old wood is a recipe for disaster. So I don't want to throw all this out, and it's a huge job to move it all. So I think I'm going to be a little bit more selective. I'm going to trash some of it, and I'm going to try to eliminate the mold from the boards that I want to use. There's not a lot of space in this house, so I got to try to find a place to put all this stuff. Pretty bad start. I was trying to get a nail out, and yeah, the nail won. This hammer has got a whole lot of use throughout this project, and I'm sad to see it go like this. All right, we got all the flooring and all the old siding up. Now you can see what I'm dealing with. Like, where do I put all this material? Well, I think my plan for the next few hours is just to hand sand, just to get some of this grime and dirt and mold off of this. And so now that it's a little bit cleaned out, I think I'm going to spray these with my mold killer and then just lean them all up so they can have a chance to dry out a little bit. And this is just the floor. I have a whole stack of siding to get through. Oh boy.
Fair warning, we're going to be jumping around a lot this week as a lot of different things are happening. Here we are bringing in concrete to finish rebuilding the bump out that we've been working on for the past couple weeks. As you know, I don't have a truck, so you might be wondering, how did I get this concrete? Well, huge shout out to that guy Mick. He found the videos on YouTube, and he's a fellow Drexel architecture grad. But anyway, he reached out and has a truck and wanted to help. So we just got a bunch of concrete for our base here, and we also got type N mortar, which I was told in the comments can be a substitute for lime because it's a little bit weaker for the old bricks. And we also got rebar. So I'm all set tomorrow, hopefully, to form up some concrete and get it poured. But before I head out, it's already 7 o'clock, and I haven't eaten dinner, and all I've eaten for lunch is nuts. That's why I've been losing so much weight. I need to get all those boards out of the way, back into this area, because I've got a big lumber delivery tomorrow morning, and currently I have no space for it. So this is why most people don't save materials like this. Just the number of times I've moved this stuff around trying to keep it out of the way is crazy. But for now, it'll be here until I can clean all this up too. Now I gotta get some dinner. We got a little change of scenery here. Welcome to my West Philly apartment. As you can imagine, I've been burning a whole lot of calories renovating the house, and I was actually losing a lot of weight kind of in the middle of the project because I just couldn't stay in a dinner. I'm going to get all this stuff myself. It's gonna be a task. I also got 7 pieces of 3/4 inch subfloor because we have to rip up the floor on the 3rd floor and replace it with new subfloor. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I don't want to start it until I have the plywood because I don't want a situation like this where the floor is just open on the 1st floor. Very inconvenient. All right, I think that we could maybe bring all of the floorboards that we salvaged to the 2nd floor for storage, and then we can lay out all these siding boards. Yeah, right here. So the good news, job's done. Bad news, I accidentally ordered 5 8-foot 2x4s, and I wanted 50. But at least we don't have to move 50 inside right now. It feels good to have all this material ready to go. It's right behind the camera, you can't see it. But that's a lot of stuff for the walls I need to fur out. Like back here, once I finish building this bump out, I need to fur out all these walls, just the exterior ones, so I can insulate and so I can add outlets. And then I'll probably keep this wall, maybe exposed brick, we'll see. But for now, before I start working on the concrete formwork and rebar, I'm going to wrap up tidying up these boards. And it's gonna take a while. Nearly finished here. I want to just point out a few observations. For one, a lot of these boards have this white staining in the sun. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I think that's actually the termite treatment dripped down from the ceiling and just got on these boards, which definitely isn't a problem. If I sand these down more, maybe that stain will come out. But I also did notice there's some kind of white colored mold on these boards, whereas the floorboards had a green mold. So I don't know if that's because of different molds like in different boards. And another thing, as I'm sanding, you can see some parts of the boards just have very much deteriorated. And I'm not sure if that's from 100 years on the side of the house or if it's from the mold and the surface getting all moist and then damaged. But that too might be able to be sanded down until it gets a good material. And overall, I mean, I really like the quality of this wood. There's not a lot of knots, and there's a lot of it, so I'm excited to reuse it. Tomorrow we'll have more of the mold remediation spray. So in the meantime, I think I'll just set up all these boards so they can dry on both sides. Feeling good about these ones. They look good. Still a whole lot of wood to deal with in the basement, but I'm gonna have to just take this kind of one step at a time because it's a lot of work. I'm gonna shift gears here, start working on this concrete. Yeah, once the concrete's in, I think it'll go up quick. I have all the materials I need to start the framing. I've got all the leftover siding. So first step is to clear out all this debris. Generally, I just don't want any voids. You know, I wouldn't want to pour the concrete over top of a bunch of loose rubble because if water gets in there and then freezes and thaws, it just cracks the whole thing apart. So I want solid concrete, and I'll probably even have rebar going into this little channel here, which I think will help tie the 2 pieces of concrete together. For the formwork, I'm gonna use some 2x12 offcuts I have here. I don't really want to screw into the side of the concrete because leaving a hole there just leaves it, I think, vulnerable to freeze thaw damage. So instead, this side I can definitely brace to this concrete curb here, just brace it all up. And then on the left and right, I can just screw on a 2x4 cross that'll hold it all tight and screw it in there. I think that'll be enough, and maybe stack bricks on the right and left to keep it tight there too. We'll see how that works. To make this a little bit longer, I just got a little 1/2 inch piece of plywood, or I think it's the 3/4 actually. And now it is perfectly long enough. I'm gonna have the 2 sides and mark on those, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It can actually be a little long. There's a little kind of blob of concrete here that I'm gonna have to cut around. My general strategy, as I'm working it out in my head, is just to build this kind of box, and then I'll just shim it up from underneath to get the level, and then brace it as needed. And to figure out how much I need to notch around the little debris there so I can get it tight, I think I need to have my concrete height so I know the top of the board. So I want to double check this. If I do 4 inches of concrete, that puts the top of the bolt at 7 inches, the sill plate at 4 inches, 1/2. It's just barely, the nut will be all the way down on the threading here. So I can up it to like 4.5 inches of concrete. And then the other consideration, I got these little rebar feet, and those make the rebar sit basically in the middle of a 4-inch slab. So that's good. But yeah, I think I'll do 4.5 inches just because this section is, an inch tall. So then at least over here we'll have 3 inches of concrete. So now, get pencil, just gonna notch out what I need to here. Now with our notch, this can go all the way flush up to the wall. Perfect. Perfect. And now, I need to hold this corner tight and get it all square and level. I think I wanna, before I screw it all together, I'm actually gonna do the little shims below now to get this sitting at the right height before I screw it in. I just have this shimmed up with bricks, and it's kind of nice because they're sitting in dirt, so to get it level I can just sink that brick into the dirt a little bit. Oh, and I sunk it in a little too much. Now I gotta shim. One kind of problem I'm noticing is this isn't sitting totally flush because the edge is a little bit bumpy. Yeah, I'm just gonna chisel away a little bit over here This is the only hammer I have on the job site. I ordered a new framing hammer, but of course the other one broke. It's got this whole perimeter form, mostly where it needs to be. And now thinking something like this, which will help the ends of the form from bowing out, and it'll also give me a place to stop the concrete from flowing out here. And now just one more board going across the front here. There you have it. Formwork is pretty much done. I don't even know if I need the brace back here because it's tied into this. But then again, if I pull this whole thing out, it's hard to tell. Like I could just pull this out. There's nothing holding it in. So yeah, the braces are probably handy. But the weight of the concrete kind of holds the form in place, I think. Cool, cool, cool. There are a ton of ways I could fill in some of the cracks at the edge of the form. But I'm on a masonry kind of wavelength. So I think we're just going to mix up some loose, kind of a dry mix of mortar just to pack into these edges. I didn't really want to use caulk or like spray foam that I have right here because that'll leave a mark on the outside of the concrete and it might be kind of hard to get off. But if I just use some cement here, it'll blend in with the concrete. It's about time I started to think about doing a little rebar here. We're definitely gonna have to cut some of this down. Yeah, just make a nice little lattice here. All right, I'm gonna try to get this concrete done today. It's 4:11, so it might be a long day, but it would be very satisfying if I got it done. So one thing I want to try here is adding this Cicadur adhesive. This is something that just helps bond the two pieces of concrete together, and it's stuff I have left, so I might as well use it. Now I'll just do my best to spread this around. Hopefully in this warmer weather, it'll only take like 30 minutes or so to get tacky. You have to wait a little bit for this stuff to dry before the concrete goes in. I've waited 45 minutes or an hour for this stuff to dry a little bit, and I think we're ready to get started on the concrete. And I've got 3 big buckets of water ready to go, so let's crack it open. Some gloves, and of course a bag of concrete, if I can get out here. Okay. Oh, whew. Oh, makes some concrete is a sweaty job. That is for sure. But check it out. Got ourselves a little concrete here. Now I just need to wait until it sets a little bit, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, until I install the anchor bolts. And it is 6:30. I don't know when we're getting out of here, but at some point. All right, should be all ready. Start some framing tomorrow. Good morning. It's Thursday. Our concrete has cured enough to get rid of the formwork. Very excited to do that. But before I do, I want to show you what the framers are going to be working on today. There's a bunch of little things for them to wrap up. It should only take a day, hopefully, but that is why we have all this lumber in the middle of the house. Let me show you real quick. We need blocking under both of these stud packs. We also need blocking at the top of this one, create a continuous load path. We need to box out all these utilities and also box out that one. Here we need to tighten that bolt, and we're also missing some nails up there. We need blocking at the seams of the plywood, blocking on a few rows of joists there, blocking there. We also need midspan blocking right here. In the second floor bathroom, we have to soffit out all these vents above. We need to box out this duct in the closet. We need to frame out a wall tight to the shower pan here, and not for utilities, but just for design. I'm going to lower the ceiling of the shower. We need blocking up at the bay end of the rafters and also at the midspan. Last but not least, we need to finish up this hold down. You can see currently it is not doing anything. With that out of the way, it's time for one of the most satisfying tasks, which is taking off formwork from new concrete. I also got a new hammer that is unlikely to split in half anytime soon. Getting these pressure treated steel plates ready. A couple things to mention. One, I'm using 2x6 because of Philadelphia's energy code. You need a certain amount of insulation, so I can't use 2x4s, which for something so small like this, I would think to use 2x4s, but 2x6s, we lose a little space, it's whatever. 2, if you're wondering, I don't really mind this curb that's coming up, just because this is gonna be a cabinet in here. I can just put some membrane down or shims or whatever and cover this with plywood, and it'll be the base of the cabinet, which typically you have like a 4-inch toe kick on your cabinets, and the base of the cabinet's elevated anyway, so that's not a big deal. And 3, for the framing, I decided to frame it in place as opposed to building a whole wall and then standing it up, and that's just a matter of the space I have to work in. This alley is so narrow, I don't think I can frame a wall like 4 feet wide, and the backyard's full of trash. So it'd be hard to frame back there. And anyway, doing this myself, it's a lot easier to put all the little materials into place and secure them as opposed to making something really heavy and maneuver it over these anchor bolts and get in place. That just seems a little bit harder, but technically it would be faster, but I think we can manage with this. All right, I think I'm going to get these sill plates in place just so I know exactly where the next one goes in so I can locate the bolts. We did this before on the other concrete we did, but basically you just gotta line it up and then indent the bottom of the plate to know where to drill your hole. And this one over here is not ideal. As you can see, it's like all the way towards the end of this sill plate. So I am actually considering running this sill plate long. That might be a good idea, you know, because then this bolt is closer to the end. This one's right in the middle. Dang, I already cut these. All right, so it's enough room to clear the bricks, just barely, but the problem is that's a little under 6 and that's 5.5. It's pretty close. This anchor bolt back here is a problem because I want to have a stud right here. That's not right. Perfect, perfect. All right, so it fits on that side. Super tight there, but that works. I think that could work. It's such a small little structure I have here. After a few adjustments and a few cuts, I think we're ready to go. I didn't forget about the sill seal. We got it right here. Next step, we got to get the height of our studs. For ceilings, you need R49 insulation, which is 16 inches. So I know at least I want to be 16 inches to the top of the roof, brings us to there. But the roof probably framed with 2x6s. I wonder too if there's a way. Would be pretty cool if you had like pull down storage up in the cavity in here. I don't know how that could be done, but it could be really cool, like on counterweights, and you like pull it down, slide it back up. So that might be fun to have a little bit of cavity up here. Let's just do 16 up to around there. 2 inches above 7 feet, 86 inches. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, studs are cut. I think while I'm at it, I'll cut the top plates too. We're pretty much at the point now where we can get this all plumb, start our sheathing. Make sure no moisture wicks up through the plywood. You put these shims underneath, so the plywood would be up by like 1/8 of an inch. Now that I'm starting to get the sheathing on, I need to spray everything up. And if the bottom and top plate are the same and the studs are in the right locations, even if at first it's not square, I should be able to rack it and put the plywood on to make it plumb and square. But I've been investigating and something was off and I finally figured it out. For whatever reason, the sill plate is 39.5 inches and the top plate is 39 inches. So that was just a mistake on my end. Not too bad though. I just need to up at this double top plate. This is holding the walls to each other. There's 2 nails here that I need to cut, and then I can shift this out by a 1/2 inch. And that should make everything right again. I got it fixed here, and this is the result of a mistake, just 1/2 inch short on either side. But this, not a huge deal. I'll just fill it up with spray foam so there's no air leakage, and over here, I don't know that it really matters. Now that I have the bottom of the plywood in place, and I gotta double check I got it level, and I can use this to make sure everything else is square. Based on how I got this plywood in, the edges are lining up really well. We're at the point where we can start thinking about this roof. What I'm thinking is, we're gonna have, this is the top of the walls, and then we're gonna have we have the double plate up here. This is kind of a side view. If we do a 2x8 right here, and then a 2x6 flush on the top, with a little bird's mouth. So I got to figure out the slope and these angles. I'm going to draw out these roof rafters to scale to be able to have some type of template. Well, it's nothing fancy, but we have our template here. Basically, this is the top of the slope of the roof. Instead of a bird's mouth, I just cut this flat, so the soffit will be flat instead of continuing that pitch. This side has a slight angle, so that it meets up with a vertical 2x8, and the front also is angled to be just vertical, not to the slope of the roof. Hope that makes sense. I'm gonna cut some 2x6s like this, see how it works out. We made some good progress on the framing, but not entirely happy with it. I kind of made some mistakes and then it was like too late to fix them. So one is, you can see the gap's real small there and the gap's a little bit bigger there. So this whole thing is not quite plumb by maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And this side is kind of the same, where it's small there and the gap gets bigger. The other thing is, just in general, this side the gap's a lot smaller than on this side. And visually, that's pretty apparent when you see the line of the brick and the line of where the drywall will be. So I think I'm gonna have to shim all this out, and I might even shim to make sure the drywall like reads as a straight edge against the brick. So kind of just made more work for myself, but I think we can get it right. It's Friday. The plan today is to get the Densglass fire protected sheathing onto the plywood. We need to finish the plywood and hopefully get the roof on as well. I'm gonna do my best to get a whole sheet of this 5/8 inch Densglass material up on this side. It's kind of easier to just get it up and then trim it down later. That is kind of the plan. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can't get my fingers around it, but I have an idea. It's a pretty simple idea. It should be effective. Just getting some screws in at the base of the sill plate that'll give myself a little edge. So the reason we need this Densglass is because this is within 5 foot of the property line, so it requires a 1 hour fire rating. The brick just naturally has that, but the plywood and stuff needs an extra layer. And also the gap between these two also is going to need to be protected from fire. So I have this expanding fire block spray foam to seal that gap. And of course, you know, obviously for insulation, I don't want a big gap, but the gap's kind of intentional to give room for this foam and also to not have contact between the wood and the masonry. Now it is time for the roof. Gotta cut this back, mark a line, use this all. Really glad that I have some leftover roof paper here, this Tiger Paw from Paragon Exterior when they do the roof. And I'm gonna do this just the last thing today because there's rain over the weekend and it will just give a little protection to the OSB. It'll keep me a little bit dry for now. some good news to end the week. The framers were able to make it today, and they wrapped up a lot of the miscellaneous little framing to be done, although there's still a lot that I'm gonna have to do. And if you're wondering, the reason why I'm doing, it seems like a lot of the framing is because there's a scope of work that you agree on in the beginning of the project, and then I changed my mind, I want to add stuff. We had to rebuild a little, bump out there, and that wasn't in the original scope, so I'd have to pay the framers more if they were to do it. And that's why I'm doing the framing that I'm doing, and I'm doing it because I want to, and it's fun to learn. But anyway, let's see what we have here. On the first floor, I'm not really happy with how they did this. There's like 3 inches out from where the duct actually is, so I might be redoing that, we'll see. Some of the bigger framing is in these bathrooms. We got the soffit framed to fit our vents for both the washer dryer, that'll be over there, as well as the bath fan here, and they also framed out this window situation, so it's a nice deep sill. A little bit of framing in the closet. Again, I think maybe we could get rid of these and have the drywall flush here to save space, and then we have to bump out here where it gets boxed for some more HVAC here. I also have to definitely verify that the stackable washer dryer I get can fit in this space. Moving on to the 3rd floor. Ignore Morgan taking a nap, but we have more of the same situation here, boxing this out for a deep windowsill, and also a 6-inch soffit, which this actually wasn't really required to do, but I like the idea of kind of framing out the shower opening, and having a smaller shower keeps the steam in, makes it cozy. So that's it for the week, and I've said for the past, 4 videos, I've been kind of taking a break, but this was the first week that I feel like I got a substantial amount done. I'm really happy with the progress downstairs on the bump out. It's looking a whole lot better than it once was. So as always, thanks for watching.
Whoa!
뭐야?
Oh,